Hello, everyone, and welcome here to Speedrunners Arena, and welcome in round 2, match 2 of Sloaters versus Bonus in the SMRAT, the Super Metroid Randomizer Accessible Tournament. Alongside the Real Gerbeau, I'm Ferran Burgundy, and we have a heck of a matchup here for you. This is the 5-12 seed in the rat bracket, the 5th-seeded sloaters27, the 12th-seeded bonus 36. And if this is anything like the last matchup, this is certainly going to be a goodie.
Yeah, hello, I'm the Real Gerbeau, and on Restream we do have Redemption, shoutouts to her, and we also have Rematurus on Trekking, shoutouts to him. And thank you, Ferran, for letting me commentate with you today.
Yep, a couple of things being put together at the last moment, so we do appreciate your patience in the slight delay that we had here. I did mention if this is anything like the last one, but yeah, the first of these best-of-3 matchups between Sloaters and Bonus, the differential was just 52 seconds. Sloaters getting the nod, so Sloaters looking to finish things off and get the 2-0 sweep to advance into the third round, the quarterfinals, and Bonus looking to force a game 3. So we will see what happens in a matter of moments here.
We do have the countdown starting in the SRO room, and it is a go. We'll see the Restream catch up here in just a few moments.
So it's always intriguing to see, all right, where is that pivotal moment going to be? Somebody potentially going into a different direction. There's a number of different options here, to say the least. And our runners are off.
All right. Yeah, we are off. Both runners going down the climb here.
Yeah,
So
making their way down the tower, and a little differentiation there. Sloaters kind of floating on down as Bonus opts to use the moonfall to save a little bit of time. It looks like there is about a 2-second differential between the clocks. So we'll see if that comes into play or not. But they're going to make their way to the left here and pick up the morphing ball, which is always in that location for Super Metroid Randomizer accessible seeds, as the intent is for somebody who hasn't really played the game before and doesn't know a whole lot about it to be able to complete a seed with minimal challenges, whereas what you're going to see here is a lot of sequence breaks. And well, this is an interesting start. We've got Spazer
yeah,
in the construction
interesting
zone.
item. It's if in case you didn't know, it is the best beam in the game. So I do have a question for you, Ferran. Ooh, space jump in the ceiling.
Well, that is the first of the out of logic checks, as you're not expected to take that enemy damage boost into the ceiling. But that is a nice movement item very early on, as right next to it we have some power bombs. Sloaters is going to opt out of that area, whereas Bonus is going to check the Billy Mays location. So here we go. We are 2 minutes in. We've already got our first divergence in paths.
Oh, this is nice. This is really nice.
So we have a missile at the Blue Brinstar Powerbomb location. Bonus does get up to the 2 items. We do have some super missiles. And wait, there's more. Act now, and we will throw in some regular missiles at no extra charge. So,
So it looks
Sloaters.
like Floater's backing out on that check will not affect him adversely.
And we'll see if he doubles back to potentially get it along the way here. So, bonus, I would imagine, is going to pick up what was left off here as Sloater is now making those very precise wall jumps here to make the climb up very impressively.
I wish I had the skill to do that myself. I've seen Floater's check 230 missiles, the last missiles in the game, in fact, in a 100% run.
And we have an energy tank.
So, what's the first suit you think we're gonna see here, Faran?
Oh goodness, it is hard to say. I mean, with Space Jump providing the aerial accessibility, I tend to think that the Seed may want to give Various suit here, but then again, maybe with that that jumping ability, we'll end up seeing Gravity. I don't know. I see there's a prediction in there, and I don't want to sway anybody one way or the other. I'm remaining impartial as the broadcast journalist that I am.
Well, I'm putting 17,000 down on Varia, personally.
And if it comes up Gravity, don't blame me.
Yeah. No blame.
So Sloater's going down into Bomb Chorizo, picking up some missiles, and Bonus going to do the same. Sloater's now heading into the Terminator room and picks up some power bombs. A welcome sight, seeing as there was only one there. We're not going to get a check at the back of Gauntlet, at least by Sloaters. He is going to head down into Green Brinstar. Not a bad play, as there is a maximization of checks there. Bonus may end up going the Gauntlet route because he's got to go to the ship to reload on power bombs. So I have a hunch we're going to see yet another differentiation in paths.
Sorry to interrupt you here, Brian. I think a landing site PB's check is more likely to happen than a full Gauntlet check. But I mean, Bonus did save the ship, so could save them out of Gauntlet, assuming it isn't anything good as well.
So we have a pair of super missiles and a reserve tank in Brinstar Reserve, so that's a little French vanilla. Meanwhile, we do have a landing site PB check on Bonus's side, which is also a reserve tank.
2 out of 4 found.
And up top, we've got even more supers.
Oh, this Seed really likes the supers.
So far here in the early going, picking up the energy tank as well, and Bonus is not heading for Gauntlet either. Understandable, given that there's less than a full E-tank. I know I wouldn't want to necessarily do that. And oh, the power bomb just a little behind the mark. So has to utilize another one, but picks up the energy tank at 230 missiles. Meanwhile, down in Edicoons is Sloaters.
Hopping over that missile tank just so gracefully. I mean, wow.
Well, certainly a, well, I was going to say, ended up getting it on the way out. I guess the attempt was to avoid it. And Trails, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, viewers, to Speedrunners Arena. We have match 2 in a best of 3 between Sloaters and Bonus. Sloaters with the game 1 victory, or match 1 victory. And Bonus looking to force a third match. Floaters looking to advance on into the quarterfinals in the rat bracket. And we have power bombs up at the top of Eticoons where the PBs normally would be. So that's vanilla-ish.
Is that our third reserve tank that we saw at the back of Gauntlet?
I will admit I did not see the peak, but I can do a little instant replay here and see what is back there. Yes, a reserve and a missile.
Nice.
And thank you, chat, for confirming as well. Now into Big Pink Brinstar here, and Sloater's going to check up top. We've got some more power bombs. And is going to head into Mission Impossible as Bonus picking up the early supers. And we've got more supers in Mission Impossible.
And yes, again, we do have Braun Burgundy on comms, and as well as myself, the real Gerbo.
Apparently, for better or worse, my reputation precedes me.
Take
Take that as you will. So Sloater's now in the Wavegate room and utilizes the super missile to activate the Wavegate glitch. So this is an out of logic check. And it's the gravity suit. Told you not to blame me.
Logic's magic, okay? Logic's magic. Can I call that being out of logic for the prediction here? I just lost 17,000 points. I blame you, Fern.
Yeah, 66% of the people didn't listen to you, apparently, anyway. But that being said, disclaimer, bet with your head not over it. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Now to the Spore Spawn skip for Sloaters and picks up an energy tank there. Thankfully, these are just channel points and do not have actual currency value, so that's kind of the fun of the predictions. So now checking down here at Charge, and we've got high jump boots at the Charge beam.
That puts the space jump in logic.
Yes, it does. And over into the Sonic Pipe where we've got the Plasma Beam.
Oh, that's a very welcome upgrade from the Spacer Beam.
Yeah, that will help with the ammunition, and that is 1/3 of the way to a potential microwave to take out in a much quicker fashion bosses like Fantoon, as well as Dragon and the mini-boss Botwoon, the latter two of which are in Meridia, the former of the three in Wrecked Ship. Speed Booster, we do not know as of yet. We have a check here going up. Red Tower is Sloaters and is going to check first the Alpha PB room, where there's an E-Tank. And hidden behind the wall, we will see in a moment, is going to be some missiles. I did everything to try to make that sound more grandiose, and then the item disappointed us. Meanwhile,
Yep.
Bob is picking up his gravity suit.
We're just discovering what it's like to get eaten by a Vileplume, I assume.
being with a little bit more life experience, I know that they are actually called Vile Plumes. I just refer to them as Audrey 2s because I'm a fan of Little Shop of Horrors. That's that giant plant. It's a good movie. You should check it out. Now, in the beta PB room, we have vanilla PBs. As bonus, picking up the energy tank in the back of Spore Spawn, utilizing the out of logic skip for that.
We are going to be seeing Tron make a nice push for Rex ship here with that space jump in logic now. I believe getting across over to Rex ship is also in logic, but Phantoon is not.
Yeah, a little lacking in ammo for that. And Cheese Reaver, thank you so much for that. The Metroid remix, apparently, of Little Shop of Horrors. Suddenly Samus is standing before you. Oh, man. Meanwhile, we've got missiles in the Mermaid missile location.
Bonus picked up their plasma beam. Looks like Slur's feed got frozen there. And we're back.
Just in time to enter Rex ship.
Just an E-tank. Is that enough health to put Phantoon in logic?
I know it's 6 suits or 6 energy tanks with the Various suit. I say, where's J Chalk when he needs it? When we need him, he seems to have all of these things readily available at his proverbial fingertips. And we have a missile at Spazer.
Oh, suits
No
at
suits at
12.
12. What about just gravity suits?
12 power, 6
just
area,
3?
3 gravity. But but gravity wasn't in logic, which means this is not in logic.
So yes, technically this is an out of logic boss fight. That is correct.
We will not be finding Various suit in Rex ship.
To answer the question, no, bonus did not check X-ray. So we do not know what is there as of yet. Just went straight down the tower. Meanwhile, in the warehouse, well, we've got Wave in the warehouse.
Gravity's in logic now.
So yeah, if you went over toward Kraid, that would put the gravity suit in logic, which would put the Phantoon fight that Sloaters just finished up into logic.
Which could mean that there can be in Rex ship. But Sloaters doesn't know that.
So we'll see how much of Rex ship Sloaters checks as we have bonus in the Kraid fight. One of our other 4 bosses.
Will we
2
find
missiles, 3 super missiles, and a quick kill on bonus's side.
What do you think we'll find here in Rex ship? Do you think we'll find a beam? A suit upgrade? Speed booster? I have no idea what the item there was. Hey.
Whatever it was, Sloaters left it behind. And we've got a grapple beam over on the other side.
You picked it up? No, it was shorter than 7 seconds of a pause on that. You heard the fanfare? Whose audio are we taking? Do we know?
I do not.
We're taking sloaters. Huh? Okay, thank you, chat.
Well, as I look at the replay, whatever it was, Sloaters did pick up. And we've got a missile up at the E-tank. Meanwhile, super missiles down in the high jump check.
I think I can safely say that it was not Barrier suit that Sloaters found.
We have the E-tank.
Whoa! Kago threw the spike platform on Spiky Room Death. Did you see that?
I will admit I blinked and missed it, as there have been some freezing issues on Sloater's side. Meanwhile, the super missile up at the high jump missile location. And let's see what we have here in the attic as Bonus climbing up.
Try refilling speed, but we might get a commercial. That.
Looks like we have the E-tank at the attic, and Ice Beam is speed locked in Meridia.
Ooh. So I don't know if. Let me just wait for Sloaters to take some damage here. I'll do some math.
Doing math on stream is a very scary thing, by the way.
Uh-oh, here is our commercial. Hello, if you're seeing this, you're not already on twitch.tv, click here to get the best Twitch experience. I believe we're watching on twitch.tv, so a little weird.
Well, that notwithstanding, Bonus checking the beta PB room sees that it's PB, and that, in fact, is being left behind. And we do have Sloaters making his way over to the back of the bowling alley.
Sloaters could use some bandwidth here. I think we should bless Sloaters with the bandwidth god's power of bandwidth.
It looks like for the moment we are switching over to Bonus's audio, I believe. As Sloaters apparently has his bowling ball stuck in the return. Hate when that happens. So we may have to find out a little bit more about that as we move along here. And we have power bombs.
I don't know what else Sloaters would be looking for. If maybe a charge, more ammo? If he has Varia.
We've got an E-tank at the gravity suit location. And Sloaters, having full cleared, is going to head on out. Bonus, meanwhile, is going to go in to the wrecked ship area. So we'll see if we can get a couple of those things that were missed.
Reem, we are not sure if he has Varia or not. We did have some predictions by RKC. saying that he basically could have Varia? Well, we'll have to find out what's in Rex ship on bonus side.
Well, Sloater's taking a save at the ship as Bonus picks up the E-tank in the spooky missiles location.
No Varia on his own tractor. Okay.
So Sloater's doing a little doubling back here. Is going to go up to the landing PB and see the reserve tank that's there. Bonus, meanwhile, about to fight Fantoon. Sloater's now doubling back and is going to head into Red Tower.
If I had Varia, I'd be going to North Fair right now. I would have noped out of the rest of the trip.
We will look at Sloater's pathing and try to make an understanding from there. And meanwhile, we'll pick up the slack on what was left behind based on the freezing as we make our way forward here. Now, will Sloaters give us a check into X-ray? I think so. Yes, he is. Bonus takes out Fantoon, so that's 2 bosses down on his side. Grapple Beam was at the wrecked left super missile. So that should be picked up momentarily here by Bonus.
The left wrecked.
And just missiles at X-ray.
All right. The moment of truth to see what Sloater's picked up over here.
And it was some super missiles.
All right.
The gravity suit location itself was an E-tank, and I don't know about missiles in the sky or the maze missiles. Natalie, to answer your question, it's progressive suits in the fact of whatever is accessible. So you're not going to find, for example, you're not going to find Varia suit in Norfair where, yeah, exactly. Oh, Charger on suit. That might be what Sloaters is looking for here. That is true. But you're not going to find Varia in Norfair. You're not going to find gravity suit in Meridia.
You may jest about the suitless slow Norfair, but Sloaters has done some interesting things during this tournament, including a suitless lower Norfair. So I wouldn't.
I stand corrected, having misunderstood your question. So you mean as far as damage reduction? That I will defer to one of the moderators or administrators or those who have a little bit more technical nuance knowledge.
The gravity suit does not provide any environmental damage reduction in SMRAT. I think it provides some enemy damage reduction, but it doesn't provide environmental protection. Arcade did fall off nice.
Quick kill on Sloater's side as Bonus now up in the attic. And I was going to say, Sloaters, I guess, having a little trouble getting the door open, finds the missiles and bows out.
Do you think we'll be seeing a suitless lower Norfair from Sloaters?
Sloaters is very good at this game. I mean, there's a reason that he's the 5th seed in this rat bracket, which is the creme de la proverbial creme. And just some missiles there in the frog room. I believe I'd missed that earlier. So now let's see what is here at the missiles in the sky over on Bonus's side. It is just that, missiles in the sky.
Sloaters not taking a gamble on Norfair.
Well, bear in mind, I mean, it's starting to get late early, to use the Yogi Berra expression. If in the next, say, 5 to 10 minutes, Varia isn't found, I could certainly see Sloaters making a play for suitless lower Norfair.
I just meant he didn't go down and check ice and high jump.
We have a super missile here at the top of Mama Turtle. And I believe missiles, it was a blink and you miss it type thing.
It was
hidden in the wall.
We're on the note taker. I'm actually happy you do this because if without your notes I wouldn't know where was what.
Well, I try to do what I can. What can I say?
I thank you for it.
So Sloaters now heading up into Yellow Meridia, going to check behind the false wall, and we've got some missiles there.
That brings up a good point. We are low on ammo still, about half an hour into the seed with no charge.
Well, it seems like there were a few skips at various points, and well, Bonus going to take a peek at where the... Oh, we got X-Ray up that's speed locked as well, and we've got a super missile
and a super
pair
missile.
of them. But that is interesting. So I don't think anybody's doubling back for X-Ray, so I don't think we're going to see Microwave in this particular race.
That is unfortunate to not see. Microwaving is a really nice strat, at least from my point of view.
It does save a bit of time, but you have to weigh at this point how much time would doubling back to wreck ship to get that save versus...
Oh, it wouldn't
save how much time would it take to get that versus the alternative of just fighting the respective enemies a little bit longer, and at this point I think it's more of a time sink than either of our runners would like to utilize at this point.
Is he going to be checking? I think Sloaters might be checking the sand pits here.
There is a save here in the aqueduct. And, oh, are we going to get a snail clip?
It looks like it. We do have a snail clip here. Not quite. Almost there. It's like a tiny pixel. Come on.
Meanwhile, Bonus checking Gauntlet, so
there we
know
go.
2 of the items are, and there is the... Oh
Varia
my goodness, Varia suit in the aqueduct.
Where's Speed? Where's Speed? Sand pits?
Oh my, wow, Speed Boosters in Gauntlet.
No.
What a development here.
What? Speed Booster and Gauntlet. various suit requiring speed booster to get in Aqueduct, in Screw Attack, or wow, that's Gauntlet access right there, isn't it? No,
That I
we have
believe
Power
that
Bomb
is.
and I thought Power Bombs opened up Gauntlet.
To answer the question, Main Street Missiles was an ice beam. So bonus will likely get that. Both of our runners have seen it, but Sloaters has not seen Speed Booster yet because he has not gone to Gauntlet.
Floaters doesn't have ice or speed.
So the knowledge that we've just gotten in a matter of a few seconds here has definitely shaken up this race, as bonus is making a beeline down Red Tower. So Sloaters has Various Suit and knows where it is. We know that it's speed required. Bonus knows at least that ice is in Meridia, so I would think that that's going to be the direction that he's going here.
Fern, I would like to raise a concern with you.
By all means.
Sloaters doesn't know where speed is. Which means he can't get the ice beam, and he's probably never going to double back to Gauntlet. So his only option for getting into through Meridia at this point is a CF clip.
A suitless CF clip, a Crystal Flash clip, or finding bombs along the way here.
Which is unfortunate, because we don't know how long either option's going to take.
Well, bonus picking up the ice beam, using the speed charge. Here, Sloaters is going to take a... he's in the Cathedral, and we've got a bit of a freeze here.
I assume he's almost through Rising Tide at this point. Oh, no. Did he find something in Cathedral? Huh.
I believe we will never know. But bonus in the Aqueduct and is going to jump up here, and there's Various Suit.
Bonus is in go mode for all. Ooh. Still charge or 4 supers away.
Yeah, ammunition's still going to be an issue, but for now, this is looking very good for bonus. He's going to be able to speed through here and take on Dragon. Sloaters, meanwhile, heading down into Lower Norfair.
I think Sloaters can pull off a CF, suitless CF. That's really his only option if he wants to win this race.
Well, now, I know that the logic can be rather confusing, but it is possible for speed to be in Lower Norfair, correct?
I think ice can be in Lower Norfair, but I don't think speed. Maybe speed can be in Lower Norfair? Don't know for sure. Not in this seed, yeah. Not in
Oh, that's right.
Lower.
Vari was seed locked. That makes sense.
But ice could have been.
Yeah, that's kind of following the pathings here. That does make a little sense. And some super missiles in the generic mouse. I guess that's more of a question for in general. In this seed, it could not be, though.
Yeah. In general, I think both could be in Lower Norfair. I'm not sure.
So we have a precious missile check, and that is some power bombs.
Another issue here. We still need ammo or charge for bonus. If bonus finds charge here, This could be huge. Hopefully we'll see a amazing fight from bonus here. I see this going very well.
And we've got missiles at the PB of shame. As bonus grabbed and looking to use that grapple electric charge to
Dragon's
take
being really
out
good.
Dragon.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, he gets it.
Ooh. That was getting close there. I believe Dragon spanks you 4 times if you get to the top. 3 or 4 times.
I will admit that I was not keeping count on.
I think Dragon gets a little mad if you get to the top of the screen. In her loving embrace.
So we have missiles at the space jump location behind Dragon. Sloaters, meanwhile, working on Ridley and takes out Ridley.
I think it's starting to set in that after this check, I think it'll set in that Speed was somewhere else other than Norfair.
We have missiles behind Ridley.
Strength bonus does skip plasma. Charge could be there.
Well, I think at this point, bonus might be figuring, all right, I've got what I need for lower Norfair. Let me just get there.
You don't look for bombs?
Oh, nice clip through. That was interesting. He's looking for bombs. He knows Speed can't be down here. Ice Beam was at Main Street Missiles, and Speed was at the front of Gauntlet in Criteria. And bonus going to the left sand pit and also sees that screw attack. And Sloater's going to take a peek here into the Firefly Funhouse and pick up some supers.
Bonus item wiggled into the screw attack there. Sloater's not finding bombs so far. I think we're gonna see a suitless CF.
Oh, but there's charge at the escape PB room, the jail.
That will speed things up just a little bit. Oh. Floaters, what are you doing? Skipping charge beam.
We have an E-tank at the Three Musketeers missiles. I think at this point it's bomb or bust.
Sloater's not finding bombs. I think it's starting to set in. Speaking of you, I don't see him doing proc looking for what he's looking for. I think we see him go straight up to Emerdia. Obviously, the item in there was nothing of value. And I believe that is the 4th reserve tank. Oh, spring ball. Yep, that was spring ball at bubble missiles. That's a missile in the ceiling at speed and some power bombs at speed booster itself. Floaters wants speed or bombs at this point.
So now, where did we say spring ball was? Was that at the wave beam
Bubble.
location?
Bubble missile.
A bubble missile.
Yes, and the last reserve tank was at the wave missile.
Yeah, I didn't see what was at wave beam, but that's because
Wave beam, I assume it was either a missile, a super missile. No, I think it was either a missile or something else. So most likely it was a missile, and that's why we didn't see any of the other ammo counts go up.
we now have another pause here on Sloater's side as Bonus is space jumping through the amphitheater.
CF clip is possible without spring ball or bombs, by the way. It is just very, and I mean very difficult for this gentleman to pull off. When all else fails, pull up Sloater's stream on a separate window. Sloater's movement is so good that his stream bandwidth can't keep up. That is correct.
Reed making a very good point. Albeit, apparently Sloater's a legend in Super Metroid's akin to that of Chuck Norris with everything.
Sloater's bandwidth not much better on his source stream. So. But we do see Sloater's going on a different screen. He is going through Frog Speedway. Oh. His stream's trying to catch up here. Looks like Sloater's is inside of Meridia currently. He is emptying his reserve tank. He is going for a suitless CF clip. I'll let you know if he gets it or not. He's damaging himself down on a crab.
Bonus, meanwhile, working on Ridley. The last of the 4 bosses for him.
Oh, Sloater's picked up Spring Ball. He is taking a save at the Meridia save station.
To answer the question in chat, if there is a match 3, have the runners made a schedule for that race time? Yes, they have. If they do go to a match 3, that would be this Wednesday night, March 31st at 10 p.m. Eastern on a network yet to be determined.
Sloater's is damaging down for the CF flip.
Well, yes, on a on a Speedrunners Arena network to be determined. I would imagine it would be right here on Speedrunners Arena.
You got the CF book. Spoiler alert for the restream. I didn't know it was caught up.
No, it did catch up here, and we did see it, and that looks to be good. And, I mean, Sloaters has
A chance.
already taken out Ridley, so this has just gotten at least a little bit closer here.
I believe that was a third try, to this clip too. Sloaters has a chance to get really ahead here and still claim this race.
Well, at this point, the differential is how long will it take Sloaters to defeat Dragon and head over to Torian versus how long will it take Bonus to leave Lower Norfair and head to Torian. So this is still very close.
This is a very, very close race. We'll just have to see, because Bonus still has to collect ammo here.
Well, this is true, although, I mean, if Bonus checks that jail location
That is a good point.
and sees Charge Beam, I mean, that is the final piece.
Pièce de résistance.
And there it
finds
is.
the charge of the jail. Sloaters doing the best he can here at Dragon. I don't. Looks like he's setting up for a quick grapple. This is a race.
And
Quick
gets it.
grapple. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a race. Sloaters not stopping for anything. Gonna go. Straight to the ship, refill, go to Turian. 40 power bombs, that's more than enough for killing those Metroids.
And that's where the difference will be, is that Bonus will have a quicker Torian, so even though Sloaters may get there ahead of Bonus, there is the opportunity to catch up.
We'll just have to see. Will there be a game 3 here? We will find out.
Yeah, I don't know if Bonus saw the spring ball.
Oh no! Oh no! Sloaters can't substep. Oh, well, I mean, no, he can't. He can't substep. Well, it depends if he knows the grapple step skip, which I still believe needs Ice Beam to pull off.
That was a new one even for me here.
There is a clip of it. I can go find it after the race and send it to you, Baron.
Well, that notwithstanding, we have Bonus heading through Frog Speedway. Sloaters in Meridia, so is going to enter Torian first. And Sloaters realizing I am out of super missiles. Let me at least get a couple here, get one to get through the gate.
This is going to be a very close race. Bonus, just having an Ice Beam is going to be so far ahead.
To answer the question, Ice was at Main Street Missiles in Meridia. So speed was required for it. Bonus found speed in the front of Gauntlet. Sloaters never checked Gauntlet. And Bonus not too far behind here. Sloaters saving at the ship. No, Bonus did pick up charge.
Floater's just not gonna have made up enough time here over bonus. Going to
Well,
have to go
it's
back
I was gonna say
for
it is hard to call. And bonus is opting to not save at the ship and refill.
we'll just have to see. And believe me, I'm not counting him out of the race yet. It is just a very
Yeah, with the full beam combo though, yeah, and there's probably not going to be a need. This is true. But yeah, the lack of speed means that avoids a couple of skips on the escape. So there's a couple of different possibilities here.
bonus will catch up to Sloaters in about 20 seconds or less.
Well, you can see the difference in taking out those Metroids as bonus through the first Metroid room of 4. Sloaters into the 4th room, but has to utilize those power bombs.
You're gonna be tied here. Probably after baby. We see a god mode baby skip from Sloaters here.
It looks to be damaging down, so I don't think we're going to see a baby skip here. Yep, looking for the baby skip as it's known.
Hopefully facing right. And that is the right way to face, saving 41, not 41. Saving an undetermined amount of frames here.
And bonus attempting the Zeb skip does not get it.
This is the moment of truth. Floaters will have to blow out all of these Zebs and then come back. Ugh.
So Sloaters rather will be in the first into the Zeb room, but having no means to do the Zeb skip is going to have to.
If Sloaters had picked up the charge beam and not noped out of it.
Well, it's hard to say.
We do see bonus.
But there's the Zeb skip, so this is where bonus gets ahead for the moment. Redemption charge was in the Lower Norfair jail.
Bonus is ahead going into Mother Brain. Already on to Mother Brain 2. I believe Floaters will have to. No, Floaters should be fine without refilling another time. I believe. Don't quote me on that. Floaters is, however, going to save before Mother Brain. This is a very ammo-risky fight here. One mistake could end up costing Floaters the having a full reset. Not having much in terms of safety with the ammo kit. Not having much at all. I believe Sloaters have to hit every single shot from here on out.
we're at the rainbow beam phase for bonus.
That's a reset from Sloaters.
Reem, correct. Sloaters did not check Gauntlet on the way to Torian. So Sloaters was the first into Torian, but with no ice and no charge beam, had to refill the missiles and, well, as you can see here, has already had to take a reset.
I think if Sloaters had picked up charge, that he would be on to Motherbrain 3. About the same time that Bonus got to Motherbrain 3. That charge being really made or broke the race. I don't even think it was speed or ice. I think it was the charge beam that really broke the race here.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of if and then type scenarios. Checking Gauntlet and acquiring speed, that certainly could have played a factor, but it also depends on when that check would have occurred.
Oh yeah, Sloaters can't miss any shots, by the way. If he misses one super, he will have to reset.
And he does nail each one of them, and is in the process of damaging down.
Very, very.
So it's going to be an impressive showing, but it's going to be too little too late, as Bonus is on the escape.
Barring any shenanigans during escape, Bonus will be making it out of here really swiftly here.
Well, and that's the other advantage. Having speed, you'll be able to do a couple of skips here, including this one. Shine sparking up. And that saves a few seconds. Bonus not getting the shine spark initially in the tower, but gets it the second time. We do have a bit of a freeze on Sloaters green.
We will be getting Bonus for an interview today.
Yes, get out your GGs as Bonus takes the victory here and forces a match 3, which will be Wednesday night at 10 o'clock Eastern, finishing with an official SRL time of 61 minutes and 34 seconds.
GG's to Bonus. And we are joined by Bonus here.
Hello.
GG's Bonus.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, you won your round 3. No, not round 3, match 3.
Yeah.
You
get
forced
ahead of
a match
ourselves
3, I
here.
think it's what Gerbo's trying to say.
I earned a match 3. Yeah.
Yeah. GG's on that. A few things I feel like made and broke this race here. You did end up finding Speed Booster at Gauntlet, and Sloaters did not. That Speed Booster did lead to Ice Beam, and it did technically lead to Various Suit. Sloaters did have Various Suit before you did, but did a snail clip to get up there.
Sure. Okay.
Sloaters
practically at the
finding...
same time. So Sloaters picked up Various Suit, and then about 2 seconds later, you picked up Speed, and chat went nuts, as did we here in the booth. because we realize the ramifications of both of those fines.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
I'm
definitely felt it when I found speed. I thought, okay, this is a turning point. This is a track that sloaters could easily skip, and that means he won't get ice either.
Sloaters also again not having a speed booster or ice did have to do a suitless CF clip, not finding bombs as well.
Yeah, wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. So you did what did you think about the seed?
I mean, finding space jump right off the bat and then gravity pretty early, both out of logic, but it was a pretty comfy seed. Plasma was super early, wave not long after. So yeah, I was just focused on finding that very didn't find it when I went down, and I started to check Meridia, but then I saw that ice was speed locked, and I was like, okay, I'm not even going to bother checking Mama Turtle in the beach right now. I'm just going to head out and hope to find it elsewhere. And yeah, I'm glad I did.
And I do want to interject here. Sloaters has finished as well. Get out your GGs. An official SRL time, 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 33 seconds. Just a 1 minute and 59-second differential. So both races now have been within 2 minutes in terms of difference.
Wow. Yeah.
Sloaters, however, is declining interview at this time, not feeling the best as things, stuffed up. He did do a great job. GG's out to Sloaters. I mean, I thought it was a great seed from a commentator point of view. That speed booster at Gauntlet and that various suit again at Aqueduct, that blew my mind right there. I was like, wow.
And just taking a gander at the credits here, we had noted that Sloaters might have been looking for bombs. Would have had to go all the way to Shack Tool to get them.
Oh no. Yeah, I did note that Shack Tool was in logic again as I was heading to Meridia for the second time, still looking for Varia. In our last race, Shack Tool had Varia, and I was hoping that wouldn't turn out to be the case again.
I don't let me roll a seed for your races. You'll get some weird wacky stuff.
Yeah, I feel really lucky that finding charge when I did, I didn't have nearly enough ammo and decided to just beeline it to Ridley because he often has charge. And then it was just a missile pack, and I was like, well, I guess I got to start collecting ammo. And then my third check after that turned out to be charge, and I was super lucky.
Awesome. Well, I have nothing more to say personally myself as commentator. Brian, if you have other questions for bonus.
No, I mean this was just a great matchup in general, and I mean, looking forward to match 3 coming up in about a little over 49 hours from now.
Yeah, should be good.
All right. Well, we do want to thank you all for tuning in here to Speedrunners Arena. Make sure to give both of our runners a follow, as they've certainly given you quite the race here tonight. And also make sure to show some love to the folks behind the scenes as well, putting everything together. Our restreamer, Redemption, also our tracker, Reem Octurus. And for my broadcast partner, The Real Gerbo, I'm Ferran Burgundy saying until next time, stay classy, my friends, stay safe, and see you next mission. Good night, everyone.
By the way, we will be rating Speedrunners Arena 2, so stay tuned for that. See you next mission.